Weezy out of here. Weezy out of here.
Next up, Magnificent 7. This is our top 7 testosterone boosting exercises. If you only get the chance to do these 7, you're gonna have serious muscle mass, serious testosterone, and be strong as an ox's bigger brother. So before you do anything, it's always a good idea, get the blood pumping, get that oxygen to the brain, get your game face on. First movement we're gonna do is the squats. This is your #1 testosterone boosting workout. Side effects may include serious morning wood. Put that weight through the back of the foot, get nice and low. Push those knees apart, squeeze the glutes. Deep breath in at the top of the movement. Brace that core. And breathe out just as you get to the top. Now, to avoid unwanted pregnancy, it's important that you practice safe lifting. So, you get a clip, you're going to squeeze it in your hand, making sure you're taking the full girth and just slide it on. Next movement's my favourite, the bench press. Now there's quite a few variations on doing this. Some people argue doing the incline, decline, flies, dumbbell press. A lot of these are important, but if you just want to build a big, scary monster chest, and again, smashing that nervous system, testosterone levels through the roof, all about the bench. You want to take a wide grip on this one. Deep breath in through nose. And make sure the bar touches your chest. Drive up away from the head towards the belly button. And when you're nearly at the top, head down. There's absolutely no need to lock out on these, and a lot of people actually get shoulder problems from doing that a lot. Keep the tension through the pecs. Squeeze up, okay? When you're finished, lock it out, bring it back onto the rack. And a quick word on positioning. Quite often, people that are new to bench press will find that they start quite far back. Then what happens is they start to whack this and it starts to all get very awkward, okay? You don't want that to happen, so make sure your eyes are beneath the bar. Of course, make sure you've got a weight you can handle, especially if you're doing it on your own, but get that full stretch and really activate those pecs. Right, next movement we've got, you should probably guess, is a deadlift. And when you do a deadlift, you've got 2 options. You can use a trap bar or you can use a straight bar, okay? If you want to really build a back like a barn door and again, smash that central nervous system, ramp your testosterone levels up, do it on a proper straight bar. Trap bar is okay, it's gonna hit the traps, it's gonna hit your legs, but it's not really a proper dead. So we're gonna do it on here. Pull the bar into your shins, deep breath, thrust the hip forward, pop the bum out, down you go. And again, deep breath, pull it into the shins, keeping the back nice and straight, bracing the back through here, okay? Bracing your core, squeeze your glutes, thrust that hip forward. Remember, it's all in the hips. It's all in the hips. Glutes is where the power comes from, okay? There's a reason why you've got a big lump on the back of your body, which is your bum, because the bum is what generates the force through the legs. If you're not using these, you will be using your lower back. You want to feel this in mid to upper back. You want to feel this in the glutes, in the traps. And again, this is going to massively ramp those testosterone levels because there's no other single movement that will allow you to handle as much weight as a deadlift. In fact, the world record, Mr. Eddie, the Beast Tall, 500 freaking kilos. For you Americans that are watching this, times that by 2.2. Next movement you're gonna do, big compound movement, is a walking lunge. Pull the shoulder blades back, puff that chest out, stand like a man. Big step, weight through the back of the foot, drive through the heel. And again, you wanna squeeze those shoulder blades back, enhancing that alpha posture. Guess what, when you stand like a man, you become more manly. What I mean by that is when you change your posture, you actually increase your testosterone levels. Stand in a power pose, shoulder blades back, head up, and eventually you'll be tough enough that you can do walking lunges and talk at the same time. Next movement, bent row. With this movement, you really need to make sure that you brace your core. So if you're going super heavy, it's actually a good idea to put a weightlifting belt on this just to support you. You want to make sure that you really engage that core before you pick the bar up. Shoulder blades back. Pop the hips out. And breathe out. In through nose and away down. Breathe out. So again, as you can probably tell, you're working a massive amount of muscle at once. Requires a lot of concentration to keep the core tight, keep the body where it is, and you want to make sure you get a nice squeeze and hold the movement at the back to get the back popping. So the next movement you're going to do is a pull-up. Now you probably noticed that we're in a corporate gym and it's very, very empty. There's a reason why, because when you're this big, I'll let you fill in the gaps. Breathe out. And in. Now, very quickly, if you say that you can do a pull-up and I see this, I'm gonna slap you upside the head, because a pull-up is about engaging all the muscles. If you want to get a really big back, you need to get the full stretch. And as any lady will tell you, that last couple of inches is what makes all the difference. Next, we're gonna hit military press. Again, another big compound movement, hitting the chest, hitting the shoulders, and also actually strengthening the core. Have your arms about shoulder width apart, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the legs, breathe out and drive. Onto the chest, and again, breathe out, driving up. Yeah.
I like the 504 boys, how I move through the live, babe. Since so 12, the flame been hot just to show you the time frame. 100 mil down on my desk, but I'm still up deciding. Mashing M's in my account to the truck in my driveway.